Sure.
I'm not. Nah, you got a. And she was still trying to throw it, and I was like, "Get the fuck off somewhere. You got a." And she was like, "Well, this gay." You know what I'm saying? So that's.
I pray they finally pipe down. I done see some things that make a grown man break down, but I stood tall.
All right, y'all go ahead and get y'all butt up in here, man. So we got It's Up There podcast with Chico Bean. He's clearing up the Jess Hilarious comment. She called him the G word, gay. Yeah, let's go and get into it. I'll leave everything in the original description down below, man. Let's do it.
Hilarious was almost in a relationship.
No,
is that
you ain't
true?
Seen no shit like that, Loon.
That's what I seen.
You
brother.
ain't seen nothing like that.
It said
Loon.
you and Jess Hilarious got into some kind of situation.
Or his Wendy Williams with that question. Looney Williams. That's your name for that question.
Hey, they say,
you ain't seen no shit.
I promise you. I looked it up and it said, okay, go ahead, explain, clarify.
What happened was when I went on the Breakfast Club, she talked about when she was trying to get with me and I wasn't giving her no action because she had a man.
I don't understand why you coming at me like that. Like, what is it that you're basing? No.
He was scared.
He was scared. What was I scared of?
I don't know.
What was I scared of? Tell me what I was scared of.
Look, it wasn't even that he was scared. He just wasn't with it. Like, when I first got the wilding out, I was like, oh my gosh, I like this nigga. He quiet and shit. Like, he ain't all over the place. Like, you know, he ain't wilding.
Pick it up, pick it and kill it. Whatever that shit is.
That wasn't even out when I first got there. That was a later game.
That was a later game.
Yeah,
for sure.
so I tried to throw some game on him. But he was like, oh, don't you have a boyfriend? I'm like, who the fuck be worried about that? My boyfriend, he wasn't that type of nigga. So that's the
What
thing.
type of nigga was he?
That's why, yeah, I did. That's why I was going that chick. I'm like, okay, nah, you cool. You know what
He
I'm
quiet,
saying?
he low.
Right. But he really like funny, like he down to earth. I'm like, all right, cool. So I told him that I broke up with him. I'm like, said like, what's up now? He was like, you didn't break up with him. Like, no, you didn't. And I didn't, but I'm like, this nigga gay. Like, how you not?
You see how fucked up that is? You see that?
So a man that declines a woman or reject a woman, that means he's gay? Maybe he felt or he saw the bullshit coming a mile away. You ever thought about that, Jess?
Oh!
Let's go.
Just because he wasn't interested, he got to be
you don't
gay?
want that pussy,
Yeah.
I don't want none.
Right.
And I don't play them games. Try to kill you about that.
But sure.
I'm not. Nah, you got a. And she was still trying to throw it, and I was like, "Get the fuck off somewhere. You got a." And she was like, "Well, this gay." You know what I'm saying? So that's the beef that gets.
She
thrown.
said this. Oh,
Yeah,
you. She
me.
said
Yeah,
you were gay.
I had to be gay because I didn't want to fuck with her.
What?
So that was the dialogue that we had, but you know what I'm saying? That was where that came from. But yeah, I don't play them type of games, man.
Yeah.
Like, and I treat my dick like I treat my social security number. I'm real selective.
Everybody
I'm
can't get that.
Everybody can't get. You
Yeah.
you give it to the wrong. Fuck your life up.
Lord have
You're
mercy.
through.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You're through. So when you got a man, I ain't playing them type of games
Yeah.
because this nigga going. You think the nigga, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He show up and. You never know, and I ain't willing to take that risk.
Nah, it ain't worth the
no
risk.
matter how good your p- is, it ain't worth what I'm gonna have to do to this person or what he gonna try to do to me in order for me to get it. It's too
Right.
many of them out here.
Yeah.
And that's where that came from. But Jess, man, I love Jess, man. Jess was, talking shit as we always do. Like
Right.
that's one of the people that, as a peer that I respect. And then we got that DC Baltimore thing that we always go back and forth about. But that's what that was. Like, I wasn't going.
That's
like,
pretty funny,
I don't
though.
want no.
Yeah,
You got
me
a
neither though.
boyfriend.
I don't want to
Yeah.
be involved with that
I'm
either.
not
It's
with
too
you.
high
You got no-
risk.
Yeah,
it's too
I'm
high
not, man,
risk.
nigga can legally damn near kill you about this
And
bitch.
then say he went
And say,
crazy.
yeah,
like I was
crime of
legally
passion.
insane.
You
Yeah,
know
for
what I'm
real,
saying?
for
I'm
real.
not playing like that. Like, get the on. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm being a nigga that's far from tender. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't care who you with and what you with, as long as you got that shit under control. But once you say boyfriend and relationship,
Too much.
ain't no control, because that means that you've entered into an agreement of compromise. And what compromise means, in my opinion, is one party is agreeing not to be satisfied with the outcome. So whenever you doing that, whenever you involve somebody else in that scenario, then that means that now the compromise that they have been making for you has been jeopardized by you going out and doing some other shit. And usually the nigga ain't gonna take it out on you. And even if he do take it out on you, I don't want the conscience of you coming up swole the fuck up.
Right.
'Cause this nigga done beat your ass because you
Yeah.
done gave me some
Yeah.
Nah, you keep
I don't
that
even
pussy,
want to
man.
be involved in
Yeah, I
that.
don't want that. Nah, I'm good.
Right? You can't argue with facts. You can't argue with logic. Now, don't get me wrong. It's some niggas out here that'll still mess with a female and she got a man. We know that, but it comes with a price for sure. A lot of mind games, a lot of looking over your back. It's damn near like about a couple feet away from in the streets. For real, shit. Cause females kill niggas too now. Females set niggas up. So y'all don't forget that. Y'all gotta stop thinking with it. You gotta stop thinking with that third leg, bro. That's to all my fellas, all my G's, all my younger ones, everybody. I'm even implementing that with my son. You're gonna have to. You gotta have some discipline, man, because you don't want to get caught in the wrong place at the wrong time dealing with the wrong female. Let's go.
I done seen it too many times, and I done been through it, and I done been a that used to with and then went through that type of, man, I ain't
never been that kind of just cause of that. And
I not on purpose though. Like I was never seeking it out, but that just happened, and I done dealt with, man, I don't even want to talk about none of this shit. I pride myself on not telling none of these stories on camera because I just think that that's ignorant. Personally, that's my personal vantage point of just telling war stories and going through all that shit. Fuck all that shit. Yeah. But I done been through some shit around with these bitches out here, man. These had you up,
they had you in the mix.
They had you in the mix, man, for real bad. I'm talking about down bad. So, but I never blame the woman. It's always our fault as the man. It's always some precaution that you didn't take as a man that put you in that predicament. It's always your fault. I never blame the woman. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime,
even if she lied to you,
man, that's your fault. You didn't do that. That's your fault. Lied to you. That means that you didn't do the proper protocol to be able to identify in your life, or you put yourself in a position. Now, mind you, getting lied to it, you know, it's kind of shaky because you depending on what the lie is. You know what I'm saying?
I don't got no man. Yeah. Like we saw Trouble. Yeah, Trouble was over a girl's house and nigga come in and Trouble.
Right. But see, that's the thing. That right there is a little different because that might not have been a lie. That might not have been her man. Yeah. He just might have been a nigga that was a jealous ass nigga. But that's the risk you take in not being more inquisitive about the situation. You know what I'm saying? But those type of situations, we all run the risk of that. And rest in peace of Trouble. Because
rest in peace.
That was a situation where we all done took them. I know I done been in an apartment complex,
but I don't do it no more. But I used to do.
I know we all done run the risk.
I done been in a house and
me too.
Up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done been in a house with a nigga knocked on the door and tried to come through the window. I done been through all of that.
Been through that.
And it's just like, you know what I mean? It's us. And when you blessed enough to make it out of that situation with your mind intact, you know what I'm saying? You got to know that, man, I got to take better precaution as a man, because that woman is only, you know, most of the time they looking for companionship and some dick that's worthy of the time that they spend giving the to.
Yeah.
So if you provide that, you always gonna be welcome. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna worry about asking your way in like sinners. They gonna welcome you.
Yeah,
in. You know what I mean? Especially if you a certain type of you gonna get in there. So it's like you run, but that's the thing. You still running the risk playing them games because you never know what a got going on. So that's why I always look at it from the perspective of being truthful. Like the moment I catch you with me, I don't care what it's about. I'm out of there.
Yeah.
Because that means that it's probably a nigga that's believing you on a whole another grandiose scale. And then I'm thinking we just cool and we out around and come blow my brains out because I'm with you.
Yeah.
And it's nothing that you ain't gonna see it coming.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. And then it's like, you know, for his situation as well, it's like, damn, just imagine you laid up with this broad, you know, y'all laying down, you look up, it's a nigga in here.
Yeah, and it's nothing you can do.
And then so
this
you
was a well respected and it can, and you gone like that.
That's
off
so fucked up, bro.
Off that.
That's so fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can never come back from that. And it's sad because we, as you know what I'm saying, the value that we have, it take us so long to recognize that value within ourselves and know that, man, I'm better than this. But then the thing is, there's a level of trust that you, because there are certain women that I trust enough to go to your house. But
I ain't got none of them yet.
I mean, not.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. We ain't gonna sit here and act like all women, you know, all women are snakes, all women are set up girls. Of course. But it's a majority of them. Now, what Chico was talking about is a minority of women, you know, that you can probably just go over, kick it, you ain't got to worry about nobody. Hey, who in there? Hey, come open the door. Why you answer the phone? You ain't got to worry about that with certain females, but majority of, man, boy, you better bring that pistol with you or don't mess with it at all. That's what I agree when he said you got to, like, it's your job as a man to pick up what she putting down. What you mean by that, KJ? Read her, talk to her, ask her questions, see what she'll lie about, see if she does lie, see if she don't lie, like things like that, man. So you can avoid putting yourself in those situations, bro. Let's go.
It's a few of them, but these are women that I didn't. You know,
you got to build that shit up.
You build it up for years, but still, you never know, and that's the risk you take. So
might make a key to her shit.
Yeah.
Without her knowing, baby, let me drive the car.
It's certain precautions that I always take if I'm gonna do that. But I gotta be. I'm never doing it with the intent of. Because I learned from situations like Trouble or my own partners that had been done like that. I got a partner that, God rest his soul, that got done the same way. Up in the apartment with some. They done left the key, and he went up in there, and them niggas was in there waiting on him.
Damn.
Crazy.
Over with. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to be at your house, then, you know what I mean, it's a certain level of precaution that I'm taking in coming over there.
Yeah.
And if you lying, I'm getting the on immediately. I don't care what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I didn't call lying about all types of simple dumb shit. And that let me know that it's probably another that believe everything you say. And I know that I'm not point of conversation or reference, but I know I will be if you ever want to make this upset.
Right, yeah.
Let me remove myself.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I want to ask you a couple more things, and we'll get out of here.
Good, man.
That's it with that when he was talking about the Jess Hilarious thing. So he can't, he started with the rumors. She was saying he was gay, which that was disrespectful as hell. First off, women ever say I'm gay because I rejected her. Ma'am, I got a couple things I want to say to you. Y'all gotta stop using that gay word to a heterosexual man. Just cause y'all been dealing with dudes that like getting bent over.
Somebody!
Ate. Like y'all want y'all stuff ate. Or just dealing with dudes that's gonna let you talk to them. Hit on them. Bro. That's gay. Those dudes are gay. That's gay. And I have no problem with the alphabet community. I respect all that. That ain't my lane, though. But I know for a fact, I know who I am. I know I'm not that, so I wouldn't dare let you call me boom, boom, boom. That's disrespectful. When y'all be the ones doing all the freaky stuff. Gallon times, girl trips, rubbing on your girl booty. Should I keep going? But that's not good. And I ain't knocking it. Shoot. Hey, I like it. I see. But don't think a nigga gay because you do gay stuff now. Hey, it's a cold game out here, bro. Fellas. If y'all can learn one thing for a fact from me. If y'all can learn one thing from me, bro. Not be no simp, bro. Think. Use your mind. Not your third leg mind. Your brain. Look what you're getting yourself into. What kind of person is she? Is she trustworthy? Is she loyal? Is she a freak? Is she believe in God? She spiritual? Like, all this stuff you gotta take into play, bro. Like, fuck that fine shit. Let's be honest, bro. Them fine hoes be boring, bro.
Oh!
Let's be honest. Yeah, you fine. And you probably got a little shape on you. Ooh. But they don't have no conversations. Can't think. Like, it's just a cold game we in as a black man, bro. So my advice to anybody watching me, whether it's young or old, because you can't learn from both, young and old. I know I do. Stay on your purpose, bro. Stay on your purpose. Stay disciplined. You don't have to fuck them fine. You really don't have to fuck nobody. You just, if anything, what I believe in, bro, protect that energy. Because you do know once you have sex with somebody, you swapping energies, right? So if you're a good person, and that other person, that fine shit you trying to smash on, she talking a lot, she arrogant, she rude, disrespectful. Now she done got your energy. Now you got her energy. Now they want like, damn, why bro talking like that today? He straight? But they don't know. You just swap energy with old girl. Yeah, that deep. But I'll leave everything in the original description down below. Y'all can check it out if y'all want to for yourself. Yeah. Big step moving silence, man. VAA forever. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. I'm so glad y'all came on this journey. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep posting. The ones that know me, know me. The ones that's down for me, going to stay down with me, bro. That's just how it go. You're going to have people that's going to like you. You're going to have people that don't like you. So you're going to let that stop what God called you to be? Did we get that far in life where somebody's opinion is going to change my reality, my future? Y'all better wake up, man. VAA forever, man. VAA forever, man. I'll see y'all on the next one.